Well, this week, well, you guys, so this week it's just been in downright hell for me, because, well, one, I was reported for drinking so much coffee, and, and I'm just contemplating whether I should, if I'm just gonna follow the rules, or just quit it altogether, and two, I've been so, but, a lot of my arguments have no value because I go from disagreeing to being disrespectful and taking it personal, and I've learned the hard way just to keep my mouth shut about everything. Just that stuff alone, just really, it's been a rocky road this whole week, this past week, and I'm not happy about it, but I can only do better. That's just about it. And I'm less than 2 weeks to be able to being able to make it out to my mom's for a couple weeks, and then the brother get together before I come back here to Red Deer, and then another 3 weeks, and I'll be going out to BC, and that will basically be my a good time, and I will make it a good time anyway. So yeah, just a lot of things, and I know that I need to save my words, but yeah, I have to. So, because actions tell you everything, and the hardest part about having values is that you get abused by those who don't have values. Well, anyways, I need to, it's just not enough to say anything. I just gotta put out the work and do better. But I'm almost contemplating, well, maybe I shouldn't take my laptop with me. Maybe just go around, because I have one at mom's. And it just doesn't really make sense. Because I've been taking advantage of everything all the time. And that has to stop, immediately. Instead, I'm not going to go back to Relax Crew anymore, unless I have someone to come with me. But that's just about it. And, my roommate is negative. If self-conversation is just, they've gotten out of hand, and they don't know him, so, well, but I've survived this hell that I was in this week, and, that house of cards just came down so bad, so hard, that I feel like I was buried in my problems and all that. I needed to really reevaluate I really need to, I've learned that we can't just say what our values are, but it's because we gotta do what we think our values, what we know our values are, if we ever knew them from the start. But, if you value family time, but you spend most of your time on a computer or playing golf or something, your actions don't match your values, and you need to do some self-examination. Much like I must do at my own dismay. And, it's like I've been swept away by distractions of what I could be doing and all that. The next 2 weeks, I just gotta do the work, get off my high horse, and just keep going. Get it all out of my head that I have such an ego issue, and sometimes it just takes a deflated ego for you to realize what the inflated ego feels thought of itself. And over time, I've learned how to step outside my failures and just continue on, and just actually be a student of life. Plus, I need to get off my high horse and just start going looking for jobs that I could work for. But it'll be put on hold until all my holidays are done. After that, I have to get down to business and just look for jobs. And that's what I need to do, because otherwise I could be losing the funding for my employment and help. And my photography and all that, just yeah, it's pretty much dead anyway. But that's all I can think of right now. So, yeah, it's because I don't have, like, I've been taking pictures of the same thing all over and over and over again, and it just doesn't work that way. Those things, taking pictures of the scoreboards over and over again, just some people, it just doesn't make any sense, because photography is a dying profession, because people are now using their phones to take pictures of things so that they can post on their Facebook page, which I think is all hunky-dory. And on Monday is the provincial election, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be sitting out there to see what the outcome is for the election. So, but that's all I can do now. Let's just see what will happen. But the politics and economics are just nothing more than iterations of a uniformly oppressive system. It's all it is just a set of norms. But those norms over time have deviated from old patterns. They just found a new way to take on a life of their own and all that. I really can't explain it all that much, but what's wrong with nearly everything is that's a question I would ask myself. Like, why is it that people are losing their core values that would guide them to a better life? Because they just don't want to take responsibility, much as I don't do it the same way. But I gotta take responsibility and find actual work, one that works for me. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Until next time, tune in.